For me, urban wellness is ultimately about connection. And it's about connection to six things, like connection to land and ground, connection to one's body, one's own self, connection to family, friends, and community, connection to culture, connection to sacred, however you might define that, and connection to one's purpose. And for me, it's about having a balance of those various kinds of connections, and they're not necessarily their own distinct little categories. There's overlap between them. You'll notice that I didn't mention anything about things like shelter, food, or clothing, and it's not because those things aren't important, because they really, really are obviously very important. But they are more the means to well-being, to the well-being connection outcomes. And so for me, well-being is about how these things come together, how those material elements come together with the non-material elements, the connection outcomes. And in terms of means and ends, just to explain what I mean by that, housing is a means to well-being, to connection outcome. It can be a means to feeling connected to land, to community, or to your own self, in terms of having good hygiene, good sleep, things like that. And it's really important about how those material, non-material things come together. And we're having, like multiple pandemics, pandemic of social isolation, pandemic of drug overdoses and drug poisonings. And Johann Hari says the opposite of addiction isn't sobriety, it's connection.